growing up, I always knew there was something different about me. I didn't gel into certain groups at school. I experienced a lot of bullying uh, from teachers and from school kids, and I could never understand why. I always thought I were a fun kid to be with. I love climbing, I love playing imaginary games and different things. So it's been there's been a lot of doors that have closed in my life, and not feeling that I were ever good at anything. Uh, so there had to be a reason for this. Uh, but it wasn't really till I hit rock bottom as an adult, not being able to deal with obviously the thoughts that I had in my head, uh, the inappropriate stuff that I ticked when with my Tourette's, even though I didn't know I had Tourette's. So it was about I felt like I felt broken and I wanted fixing, but I didn't no idea how this could come about. Um, but it wasn't until we got to the point where obviously I experienced some PTSD that I had to have some support from the mental health system that I discovered that my tics just basically exploded out of everywhere. Nowhere, sorry. Hey, hey. Uh, and I needed some support, and that's when I got my diagnosis. And it's amazing. I don't know if yeah, I'm going to end up talking about the full questions that are all together. But no, it's amazing that the gift of getting a diagnosis is unreal. And I'm sure this will resonate with a lot of people who are reading this, that, we've been lost for most of our life. We're carrying a lot of baggage through trauma from what we've experienced. And now all of a sudden we find out why. And it's a massive, big, like epiphany, like, oh my days, wow. I'm I've got Tourette syndrome. I've got ADHD. Uh, and then that's the journey starts again. And I found that getting a diagnosis, it doesn't identify who I am. I'm not Tourette syndrome. I'm not ADHD, but they're so deeply entwined in who I am that now I can carry on. I can move forward, living along with these conditions, embracing them, rather than all my life trying to fight as to what they were.